I love you, Behram.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
I just wanted to try that. Okay. It's nice to see everyone here. It's a packed house. Anyway. So just to get things started, like I wanted to get a little thing off my chest, a little pet peeve. I don't understand why everybody is afraid of motorcycle gangs. Just one quick swerve and they're just a red smear on the ground. Another thing, really quickly. Another thing, when I come back from summer vacation, no one ever compliments my tan. I do work on it. Right, you might have heard this. Recently there was a shark attack somewhere in Australia, and this girl, she got saved by her like swimming or surfing or whatever as a water sport instructor, I can't really remember, by grabbing the shark's tail. Like, that's a pretty awesome story for like the instructor. Like, I saved this girl by grabbing this tail. Not such a great story for the shark and all its shark buddies that were watching. Like, really, Earl? You got your tail grabbed, that's why you let go of that free meal? Shut up, you don't understand. It's very scary, no one's grabbing tail. So I have this fear of getting older, but not necessarily of getting old. I'm actually really looking forward to that shit, but it's the business in the middle that like I'm really like terrified of. And one of the reasons for that was I just moved into an apartment recently. First step towards adulthood. Yeah, it's coming. All of you people around the corner. And so I was moving into the apartment, and I realized that every day around like noon or 2 or like 6 or 7, right around like dinner time, I would hear this like out of my window. I would hear like this really loud masculine vomiting. And I thought to myself, this is a pretty good, and I use that as like an alarm clock for when I should eat. So, unfortunately, I've just developed a Pavlovian response to wrenching. So bars and paces and pub night, it's a really great thing. I get the munchies now just from right. Another thing, I don't understand this, but boners and brights don't get, or nippleitis or nippleitis, is that right?
Nippleitis.
Nippleitis. Do people know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, Ness?
The nipples get cold
Yeah.
and then hard.
Yeah, there's not so much stigma about that, but you know, there's stigma about boners. And then I realized that, well, if you got hard while being cold, then I guess the tundra would just be a lot more populated. Right. I wanted to show you this thing, although I couldn't quite get the technical resources to do it. It's something I found in the Yellow Pages, which is, keep that in mind. If you ever need something like this, you should go straight to the Yellow Pages. It's a DNA paternity kit. And I'll read it out. It says, free DNA kit, 100% accurate, licensed, immigration DNA test, personalized client service, lab trusted by the more you show. That's the last like really good addendum to like let you know that, well, if you didn't believe that it worked just from being in the Yellow Pages, now you can really, now it's a trusted source. I was wondering, like, is the kit mail? Because they're advertising the kit, they're not advertising the service. Like, is the kit mail? Do you have to like pick it up? What are the logistics about this kit? And I'd also like see, what are the courtroom or legal applications of this? Like, can you actually use this like as a piece of evidence? Like, that's my father. Your Honor, Exhibit A. Trusted by the more show. Right, and this brings me to my last point, which I don't understand. It's so blackface versus redface. Like coming back from Thanksgiving, I noticed like all these like different kids like dressing up as Indians and like with a little feather. And like I lived on a Native American reservation for some time, like so I'm a little sensitive to that kind of thing. So I was wondering why is there a difference between blackface and redface? And that's it. That's just an observation. I'll let you think about it and all that. Yeah, so that's a PC comedy, if you will. Makes you gets you to laugh and feel guilty without feeling guilty for laughing. And yeah, that's all I have.
Expect your written answers to that question by next Tuesday at 5. My red face is not as bad as black face. All right, well, that's our show. Thank you guys who stayed. I hope you had a good time. Have a great weekend and have a great holiday. Good night, everyone.
So sad.